This is a Clipperton L by Dentron, probably the early 70s. It's got 4 572 tubes in it. Big giant transformer. This thing's quite heavy. It's running 2500 volts on the plate on high, 1700 on low. It's wired for 110, plugs right in an outlet. So what you want to do to tune this thing is go to whatever band you want to run. We're running into a dummy load. And you go to that band on the radio, and then this doesn't have tuned input. The old tube amps didn't. So you hit the foot pedal, transmit the amp, put the amp in transmit, and then you hit the tuner on the radio, because you want to tune the radio to the input of the amp. And then go to RIDI or AM, hit it with about 20 watts. Tune for max on the watts out, about 300 out on RIDI. And then you can go to current, plate current, make sure you don't go over 0.5, 0.6, you blow it up. And then you go to crank the power up and go to sideband and give it a good yeah and tune for max. Hello. Yeah. Hello. Yeah. And that's, I don't know, 500-600 watts. It's pretty good. Try it on all the bands. Retune it. The only other trick with these old amps is, or at least for wired on 110, if you wired on 220, you'll get a little bit more. The reason you need to use a foot switch with these old amps is the relay. This one's probably 12 volts. Some of them were more, or 18 volts, or 120 volts for the coil circuit for the relay. And some of these relays in here are pretty big, like an air conditioner contactor. You can't run that current to key this amp up through a newer radio. They're not meant for it. So Dentron sold or sells that relay isolation thing for an old amp, and all you have to do is, you can make one. You just have like a pilot relay, pull 12 volts, and ground that to the radio relay jack. On the 7300, it's an RCA. On the ICOM 991, it's like a special pin. And there's some radios have RCA, some have a special pin. But to pull power, key a tiny relay with the radio, and then the relay will key the amp, and they won't blow up the keying circuit in your radio.